Hello, boys and girls. It was a good day today because I became a viable member of the American workforce once again, and that is a great feeling, especially when you've been out of work since early March. So, yeah, why not celebrate by opening up a few things that came in the mail? Well, first of all, we should talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say, the hedgehog in the room. This is the Best Buy exclusive of Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie, or rather the live action movie, because there were a couple of Japanese OVAs that came over here in the 90s and all that stuff, but this is Sonic's big debut on the big screen, which, oh boy, the Sonic fan base, as we know, is rather special. It is insatiable and, particular. That's the most polite way to put it. But I have to say, I was very pleased because I played, Sonic the Hedgehog when I was a kid. I played, I think the newest ones that I played, not counting Sonic Mania, the newest ones were like Sonic Adventure DX and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on the GameCube. Those are the newest ones that I had played, and then of course Sonic Mania I played on the PS4 because, that's, and I'm speaking more in terms of like modern, 3D Sonic, but Sonic Mania is more of an homage to the old days, but anyway, that's a great game. I really love the first three, and Knuckles, those four games on the Genesis, of course, Sonic CD, all the classics. But yeah, so in other words, like, I have a decent history with Sonic. I haven't played every game, and nor do I claim to be like a mega fan or anything like that. But I will give the Sonic fandom some credit, despite some of the more questionable aspects of them that we don't really need to get into, lest you keep your innocence intact. I fully agreed with the fan base that the original design for Sonic was horrifying, and it was basically akin to a knockoff of our classic Hedgehog hero. And thank you, Paramount, for having gone back, listened to the fans, and made Sonic look like Sonic. So thank you very much. And I have not seen what Jim Carrey was doing as Robotnik, but I saw him in the trailer and I thought, well, he looks like he's having fun, even if the movie itself isn't all that good. But I did actually get some pretty good reviews, so, oh, this is cool. Look at that. All games now available on physical and digital. Yes, I know that. But yeah, I was like, well, even if the movie itself's not all that good, at least Jim Carrey's having fun, and because I'm a huge Jim Carrey fan. And yeah, I have not actually seen the movie yet, but I just wanted to snag the Best Buy exclusive Steelbook before it would inevitably get sold out, because I know how the Sonic fan base is very, very committed, if not a little questionable at times. But yeah, so it seems like his, based on the review aggregates, between this and Detective Pikachu, it seems like video game movies are going to be in a much better place than they were in the age of like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat and the Super Mario Brothers movie and things like that, even though all of those have their cult followings nowadays. And what makes the Sonic version that the version of Sonic the Hedgehog that came from Best Buy is not only the Steelbook, but it comes with this particular comic, and obviously it's the Jim Carrey version of Dr. Robotnik, aka Dr. Eggman, which, is quite the name change, I suppose. And again, I assume that this, again, I haven't seen it yet, I'm going to, but I assume, trying not to look at it too closely, but I assume that this is tying into the film's plot in some way. And yeah, so very much looking forward to checking this out, and it kind of was attached on a sticky on the back, and it doesn't appear like it will fit actually inside the booklet, so I'll just have to keep this separately, but that's okay. But yeah, beautiful package. Thank you, Paramount, again, for making Sonic look like Sonic. And, again, I from what I understand later on, that Eggman looks like Eggman, or rather Robotnik, or whatever you want to call him, Jim Carrey. It's nice to see that not only are video game movies catching up, and speaking true to the fans and to the games, but it's good that Paramount was there to avoid fan backlash, and they took the time to do it right, which they should have done it the first time, but then again, just glad that they are listening to the fans. Anyway, so we saw that in the last video, so now let's move on to some new stuff. Anyway, so we got Pleasant Hill MO, which I think is Missouri. I'm pretty sure that's right. Because, as you know, our M states, sometimes their abbreviations don't seem to make themselves all that well known to an ignoramus like me. But anyway, yeah, did you guys see the Sonic movie, and did you like it? Are you a big Sonic fanboy or fangirl? Let me know, because I am eager to check it out. And what have we got here? We've got a 3-pack of The Day After Tomorrow, The Happening, and Jumper. And the reason why I got this version was, well, it's a 3-pack, and I like these 20th Century Fox Own the Moments packs, which I don't think they were necessarily exclusive to Walmart, but many of them I think were, or at least, that's where I saw them a lot. But the reason I got that version particularly was because, well, not only does it have a 3-pack, but I can put my Deadpool slip on there now. Woo! And I love these Walmart exclusive Deadpool slips, as you know. Now, let's move on. We got Fairview Park, Ohio. And I do believe I know what this is. And this actually arrived pretty quickly. I was impressed. Yeah, because I only ordered it a few days ago. Look at this, craft bubble mailers. So they use this, the packaging here, and then I guess they just wrap the movie in this plastic from Target that the envelope must have come in. But anyway, it's the Nightmare on Elm Street remake with that rare lenticular slip. And this is kind of a little hint to everybody on what are some things that are coming in the mail in the coming days. Just not going to say a whole lot more than that, but yeah, just letting you know. Did you guys see this movie? And if you did, what'd you think of it? I have to say I've not watched it yet, but don't want to say a whole lot more about what's coming next, although I suspect you probably can take an educated guess on that. Anyway, next up, we have 2 movies. These are the last 2 that are both from the same place, Oxon, in the Banbury, Oxon, United Kingdom. They're both from there, and all of my UK friends, I'm sure, can help point me to where that is. Yes, that's what I figured. So there should be, this is, you've seen one of these before, and these are 2 more, so there should be only 1 more left to come. But they are 2 more of these UK exclusive John Carpenter 4Ks from Studio Canal. We've got The Fog, and we've got Prince of Darkness, both with those awesome slipcovers, awesome designs, and again, the screen factories of these, they are not in 4K. They don't have the 4K discs, so that makes these pretty unique. And let's go ahead and open them on up. We already saw the Escape from New York one, and so all that should be left to come in the mail is They Live. And yeah, those are the ones that got released on 4K in the UK by Studio Canal. And there we go. Yeah, Studio Canal's got a big presence in the UK, obviously, because I believe it's a UK company. I'm just going ahead and opening up the plastic for these both here. And yeah, it's kind of interesting. There's, if you know where to look, there's a couple of 4K releases that have not come to the United States, and one of them I actually have on the shelf here. Yep, there we go. It's the Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters. This is not on 4K in the US for some reason, and I don't have it yet, but Terminator Salvation also is on 4K in the UK and not in the US yet. Anyway, Prince of Darkness here. What have we got inside? We've got our discs here. You know, the 4K discs, and you know, all kinds of cool stuff, which again, the only other kind of better version of it is that super expensive 4K box, which is, it's really expensive, and the only other thing it has in terms of discs is the soundtrack, which I already have. So again, you know, this can fit on the shelf, and the other version couldn't, and it's much harder to find than this is, so, you know, it's a worthy trade-off, I think. But yeah, beautiful slip, beautiful cover design. Same with the Fog, which I really love the Fog. I thought that was a really great atmospheric kind of supernatural film from John Carpenter. Great score, as always. And yeah, great design on the discs here. Eager to see how good the 4K restoration is, because I watched the where did I watch it? I watched the Scream Factory of it, and that looked good at the time, but I'm sure the 4K looks even snazzier. But anyway, folks, not a whole lot that came this time around, but just thought that those of you who are interested in such things would love to see some great John Carpenter films restored in 4K, and our favorite Blue Hedgehog in 4K in steelbook form. So yeah, if you like these sorts of things, then please hit the like button, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon, set phasers to stun, warp factor 5, and there will be some more cool stuff coming. And yeah, so just here's to a better future for myself and for all of you out there. Stay safe and have a good day.